How's it going, everyone? It's your man Lost Disciple, the voice box of the underground of YouTube. And today I figured I should put together my very own Mortal Kombat 1 Kombat Pack 2 prediction. Since we already know what's going to be coming in Kombat Pack 1, I figured I should make a prediction video on what characters I think are going to be on Kombat Pack 2. And I'm just going to say this now, I probably have a pretty spot on list for characters that if not are not going to make it on this Kombat Pack 2, they're definitely going to be on Kombat Pack 3. It's first to get everything, like our guidelines in place so everybody knows what kind of what we're going off of. So we're going to have to break down 2 guest appearances and 3 like timeline characters, like Mortal Kombat characters that actually came out prior, because that's what's going on in the first Kombat Pack. And if you don't know, in Kombat Pack 1, it's going to be Omni-Man, Homelander, Takeda, Quan Chi, and Ermac. So 5 characters. I'm not going to do cameos since that's like a whole nother can of worms realistically. Like there's so many characters you could pick from for a cameo, and we don't really know who's a cameo in those 5 characters I just listed off. For how all we know, maybe Takeda's a cameo, Quan Chi, Ermac are in the game, and the other 2 are, or maybe Homelander or Omni-Man's a cameo. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're all the fighters that are going to be coming out. I'm not sure how they're going to do and how many cameos they're going to release. So I figured I wouldn't do cameos. I'll just do 5 characters, but it seems like 2 characters are going to be like guest appearances. So I'm going to have to go through, and it looks like they're going with the theme of like anti-heroes or something. So I figured I might have to mix and match a way of doing something, and we'll see. Maybe the one character I'm going to name for one of them might be a better cameo. I'm not too sure. So first, I'm thinking, right, the very first character that we will be seeing on the Kombat Pack 2 roster. Now, I think this is a given. I'm hoping it is. I'm thinking realistically we're going to be seeing Jade return on that Kombat Pack 2, because she's not in the main roster. I don't even think she's a cameo. And Jade was like, at least in the old timeline, she was very important to the story because that was like Katana's bodyguard. So like they definitely have history there. So you would think in this new timeline that would be consistent, but it seems like Tanya might be more of that role of like the bodyguard that's really close to Melina. I don't know, but hopefully we see Jade. I'm thinking Jade is going to be in Kombat Pack 2. There's a lot of people that were disappointed, me included, that Jade wasn't in the game, but it's alright because I know, just like how they put Melina in the Kombat Pack, I think it was 3 for MK11, they're definitely going to do our girl Jade some justice and bring her over to this game too in the second Kombat Pack. Now, I'm also thinking, right, it sounds crazy to think about it, but realistically I don't think it is. If he's not in Kombat Pack 2, he's definitely going to be in the third one, because I do feel like they're going to bring more MK, like the combat kids or whatever they were called, like Cassie and Jackie and Kung Jin into the game. I feel like maybe a couple one, maybe not all of them, but some of them, like what they did with Takeda. Or if not, I definitely see him coming in. Hotaru, that he was the Saito guardsman. That dude, I feel like he's definitely going to be in the Kombat Pack 2, especially with Havoc's like character background. I'm not too sure how much they're going to explore in that and what character's going to go through, because I mean, if Havoc is going to be Havoc and he was born this time in Order Realm, it would make sense that Hotaru is in the game too, because I think Darius is in it. So he would be a really cool character to see on the Kombat Pack 2. Like his whole look, I would like to see what they would do with it, because like even in MK Armageddon, Hotaru's like his outfit, his character design was really cool, even though I didn't really know too much about it like I do now, I would say, because I mean, I paid attention to like the basic story, like how Liu Kang died in Deadly Alliance and Onaga and stuff like that, but I didn't really break it down into like specific characters' backgrounds and the lore like how I've been doing recently. So like I feel like Hotaru would be a really cool character to see return. I was thinking maybe Cassie Cage might be coming back. I'm not sure on that one. Maybe Takeda's that might be Hanzo. I don't know. I've read 2 things. One is that Hanzo is actually Sub-Zero and Scorpion's dad, the original Grandmaster Lin Kuei, and that Sub-Zero kills him and takes over the status of Grandmaster, and that Hanzo returns as the true Scorpion or something. I don't know. It sounds kind of far-fetched now that I'm repeating it, but I read that, and I also read that there's going to be like some sort of mashing of the timelines at the end of the game. I don't know if it's going to be true, and that's why Takeda's coming back in the Kombat Pack 1. But for all we know, none of those could be true, and it could be something completely different. So on the grace that they would be bringing back more of those characters, I would like to think that Cassie Cage is probably going to be one of them that would be returning. Maybe even Kung Jin, but I don't think so. I think they'd probably release Cassie first, since I feel like she was, other than Takeda, I feel like she was probably the other one that was really liked between everyone else. And then if not her, I was thinking maybe even Shujinko. I know he's a cameo, so people like there's an exception with cameos because there's a lot of cameos in the game that are actual fighters on the roster. Like I believe Kung Lao is one of them, and a Johnny Cage. So who's to say that they can't make Shujinko a full playable character? I think them putting him as a cameo was just to test the waters to see. I think a lot of people would like to see Shujinko. I would for sure love to see Shujinko as a playable fighter in MK1. So I'm thinking he's got a spot. He's got himself a spot on the Kombat Pack 2 list, if not Kombat Pack 3. Our third fighter, I think that's gonna be on Kombat Pack 2 for damn sure. I don't know why I'm thinking this, but I feel like there's gonna be something like this. Eron Black. This dude, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, I didn't play him much, but he's just cool. Like that's just a really cool character. So I'm thinking they're gonna find a way to bring back Eron Black, even if it just doesn't make sense. They're just like, yo, we got Eron Black here. I think it fit. Like Eron Black was I thought he was a pretty cool character. Like I said, he looked really cool. Who doesn't like a cowboy? He reminded me of like how I think my courier looked in Fallout New Vegas. So like he was a really cool guy. My friend loved playing Eron Black, so I don't got nothing against Eron Black. I would love to see Eron Black return in MK1 with a whole new moveset, maybe even a different background. Maybe he's not a fucking a lackey of the fucking Kotal Khan or whatever, however it worked. Maybe he's like just a guy that just goes around and he's just a damn cowboy and he just does whatever's good in the moment for him. You know, that would work. Or maybe he could be like an anti-hero or something. I don't know. But bring back Eron Black. Now, the second character, this is the fourth character, so this would be one of the superhero ones. I would think, I almost said fucking Red Skull. What's his name? Not Red Skull. It's from Batman. It's when that dude comes back. Jeez, what is it? I know what it's called. I just can't think of it right now. And my phone is being very slow. I'm looking it up. I might have to type it on my computer or something. Is the Wi-Fi not working? It disconnected. Oh shit. I have to go fix that. Oh, interesting. And I don't remember his name, so now I feel like a fool because I have to sit here and wait. Oh, his name is Red Hood, right? Yeah, I think it's Red Hood. That's his name, yeah. I don't know why I thought Red Skull because of that red head. Anyway, yeah, nah. I think Red Hood would be a character that might make an entrance in MK1. I know, like, there's that whole thing about how it's hard to get characters because they have to, like, show those characters get mutilated and stuff like that. But for some reason, like, we got Joker in MK11, so I feel like Red Hood, because, like, you know, we're trying to keep the theme, I feel like, of anti-heroes, at least kind of. I think Red Hood would be a pretty decent character to bring from the DC universe, because, like, if you don't know about his backstory, he was, like, one of the Robins. I forgot which one it was. I know a lot of people are probably going to hate me if they know. Sorry to make you mad, but I genuinely don't remember which Robin it was right now. And he got kidnapped by the Joker and basically tortured, and then, you know, everyone thought he was dead, but then he came back as Red Hood, and he, like, kills people and uses guns. So I feel like off his backstory alone, it kind of would I feel like that'd be a character that they would be more willing to let be on as a main fighter for Mortal Kombat. I think that would be really cool to see Red Hood, because I don't think he was in Injustice 2, but he was in that new Arkham Knights game or something. And that game just probably, I don't think it did him justice. Nobody liked it. I didn't play it. I just heard really bad things about it. So I figure he would do good on Mortal Kombat 1. I think so. And then the last character that would be featured on Mortal Kombat 1. Right? And this sounds crazy to think about. But at the same time, I don't think it is. Right? Hancock. Right? Hancock. You ever watch, like, that's the Will Smith superhero? That would be the best, like, guest character. I don't know. Well, that was a loud car. I don't know, like, I think it's owned by Lionsgate or something. I don't know why. Maybe they have to only do Warner Bros. Characters. But if they could get a hold of putting Hancock in Mortal Kombat 1, that would be the coolest guest appearance ever. I don't even have to, like, I feel like I just got a random text message. I feel like I don't even have to explain it. Like, Hancock was like a really cool, he was like almost like an anti-hero kind of, because he was a superhero that got into a lot of trouble and doing shit, and he was really funny, but he also like really cared about like protecting the society that he looked over. So like Hancock would be a really cool character, and he was like, he had some really cool powers. He could fly. Pretty sure he was like really strong. He was just like your average like all-rounded superhero guy, like kind of like Superman but black. He was a really cool superhero, and it was a really good movie. So I feel like Hancock would be perfect. Oh, I just got a text message from my Wi-Fi. A service resolved the issue by 9:05, 8:25. I gotta go a whole hour without internet. He would be a really cool character. He fits the theme of anti-heroes, kind of, or like a superhero-ish type of character, because like Omni-Man and Homelander are kind of anti-heroes or even villains that are in guise of superheroes. So maybe Hancock wouldn't fit. I could see Red Hood staying because he's kind of like, because he kills people, and Batman's like against that, and he was a once Robin, so he should know. But I think I have a really good Kombat Pack 2 list. So we'll go over it one last time. I'll repeat the characters. We got Jade, Cassie Cage / Shujinko, Hotaru, Red Hood, and Hancock. I think that would be the best Kombat Pack 2. I can see it now. If not, I feel like Hancock probably wouldn't be able, they just wouldn't be able to get Hancock for some reason. That would be super cool if they did, but I'm going to stay strong on Hancock. I'm not going to do like a Shujinko Cassie Cage thing. I'm going to do Hancock. I just think they really can. I can see this Kombat Pack 2 actually being a thing. But yeah, let me know what you think. Do you agree with my prediction? Do you think I am onto something or not? I don't really have evidence. I'm just going based off what I think would fit. So just reminding that out now. This isn't like some leaked like information that I got and sent to me. Like, no, I'm just going purely off guess and what I seen with the first Kombat Pack. So I think I got one cooking. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't, you can dislike it and let me know why. Leave your Kombat Pack 2 predictions down in the comments below. I'd like to read them, see what type of level you guys are on for what you think is who's going to be in the game and stuff like that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.